Thursday Night Live talked about my favorite topic.
What was it?
Body count, and they were saying what I said.
I love a good body
It's
count.
It's $499, but you can feed 500.
Period. I need all my partners ran through.
If it's a man, yeah.
I need a woman ran through too. I need you to have a couple bodies on you.
Just different.
Ooh, welcome to the Jaded and Evolving podcast.
I don't count head as a body,
No, that makes sense.
so I only have 5.
I got like 12. I be fucking. Well, I was fucking. Now I'm in a relationship.
I had
fucking.
a whole phase, as
I
I
did
would call
too.
it, because I had like a friends with benefit. It was somebody else before him, and I was like, "You're fucking crazy."
I be trying to run
He was
trains with
trying
my
to like
boyfriend.
date me, and I was like,
That
"No,
don't work.
You sweat really hard when we have sex."
Sweat.
And then I was just like, "You trying to date me, but you talking to this other bitch." I was weird back then.
Oh, so you was
just
like, oh, you're like a what are we type of person?
Yes, I am.
No,
but
not
I
like
didn't
that.
even like him like that. But he was it was just because he was trying to say, "I want you to be my girlfriend," but then you talking to another bitch. Like, how does that work?
Men
like,
are
you're
like
the
that
one
though.
said that.
Men are like that.
So
I
get
don't.
the fuck out.
I don't think that men understand that. Like, we are so okay if you just tell us that you're dating other people. Tell me.
Cause I really
Let me make that decision. Don't take that from me.
And I feel like no, deadass. Like, if you bring it to me at the beginning,
Yeah.
don't say it later on down the line when I think it's just me and you rocking.
Don't let it be a surprise. Cause now you got a baby on the way. What the fuck is that?
Like, if you're,
I'm
it
tripping.
don't even have to be like a whole, oh, I'm solo polying or whatever. It can literally be like I'm dating multiple people.
I don't want to talk about
Okay,
that poly
cool.
shit. That shit irritates the fuck out of me. Cause can you afford these women?
No.
Like the whole Sean and whatever situation that was on TikTok, like the guy Sean and he was dating some woman named Shanice.
Shanice. The young
And
girl in the
yeah,
house,
and now
and
Shanice is
Shanice
no longer,
don't
and that was
live
just the
there
two of them,
anymore.
and he basically biting his shirt and punching the fucking air like a dumbass because she's happy. Like, that's what the fuck you get.
Men don't never be upset until she happy being by herself.
Herself. Oh, now all of a sudden you want to work on yourself, nigga? Yeah.
Legit. And okay, so it was a post. I don't remember everything, but the girl, she ended a relationship with her partner, and
Was it the Asian lady?
no.
Oh, she was.
Oh,
mad.
actually, okay, so she had to ask herself if she actually wanted to marry her boyfriend at the time. It's her husband now.
Yeah.
So they broke up like a year. Like
Yeah.
You.
Kinda, yeah.
So, but within that time, she said she was like healing herself and
For
learning
sure.
and stuff. And why this dude was just like, "Oh, you must have been fucking smashing on other niggas," and she was just like, she said it so elegantly, but
Yeah.
she was basically like, how dare you say that? Like, I can't
Why does it
do
always-
that. I can't be by myself and try to figure my own shit out.
Because
Like, it's
there's no
wild
way-
that you think that.
There's no way in hell that a man can go a year without fucking somebody. I
That's
truly
you.
doubt it. I show me a man with enough discipline to not get in some pussy for a year, and prove me wrong. But I personally, like, I've gone at least a year, at most a year without fucking. Like in my adult years, gone at most a year without fucking. So I know it. You went 5 years without fucking. Are you okay? There's no way in hell. I need like a weighted blanket on top of me. You gonna have to fuck this. Anyway, welcome. This tequila is whooping my ass. Welcome to the Jaded.
So that's why I was quiet when I first came in, just eating my little sandwich. Like a fat bitch does. Come in here with fucking food. Eating and shit.
Oh my God. Welcome to the Jaded and Evolving podcast where we are jaded and yet still evolving. I am your hostess, Dim Chakras.
And I am your hostess, Natasha. So,
Oh my God! Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We'll put the name right here. This is new to us.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow us. Let us know.
New to us.
It's not. This is new to us. This show is new to us.
This show is new to us.
Yeah, we stopped podcasting.
This shit is true to us, nigga.
We stopped podcasting individually to podcast together because podcasting alone is boring as fuck.
I'm still kind of podcasting by myself. I'm just trying to get at least 5 episodes out
And be done with it.
I'm 3 in. With
Okay.
The first one. You, my nephew, and then I got 2 more. Those are gonna be solo, and I'm gonna be like, all right, for real.
I sunset.
Y'all can meet me over there, Jaded and Evolving.
I'm tired of healing. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of going through this self-evolution and then recording it for the world to see. I feel like when I first started my healing journey back in 2018, I didn't start podcasting until 2019. You know that whole story, but I felt like at the time I wanted to record those things, but I put it on Instagram the other day. Like I said, I'm tired of things feeling like a chore, right? Like, yeah, like healing is something that isn't linear. You're going to forever be changing. I get that. But the idea of me doing it and then making it seem like this, peace, love, and light situation, when right now I want fucking war, I'm done. I'm done treating this shit like it's cute. It's not cute. It's no longer an aesthetic. For me,
might be a glutton for punishment because I kind of do want to show everybody, just so I can come back and be like, damn.
But do you want to?
But I found out that it's better for me to do it through journaling. So
yes.
It's just me reading it back. At this point.
But even then, with like showcasing it, do you feel like you want the whole like yogi, I'm going on like
I want people to see me crying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I want it to be.
I'm not about to set up a camera and cry in front of y'all niggas.
But if you catch it,
I'm gonna be on the verge of crying when I'm talking about this shit for sure.
Like I'm going to a what is it called, a getaway? Like I'm going to a cabin in the woods. I'm gonna have my time, and recording that, having a good time doing it. However. I'm done with this whole fucking aesthetic. I think people have made, and I think that was primarily the reason why we wanted to do this too, because I'm so tired of people making it seem like this shit is so, it's like this
easy,
so soft. It's not at all. This shit will harden you to fuck up in the beginning, and you gotta chip away at that shit because you get to a point where you look, I'm sick of people, I'm sick of my purpose, I'm sick of healing, I'm sick of these niggas, I'm sick of work, I'm sick of this 9 to 5, I'm sick of all this stupid ass shit. I don't wanna do it no more. Not I don't want to deal with it no more. I don't want to approach it the way that I have to stop saying that. I don't want to approach it the same way that I was approaching it.
Because you're growing.
Yes, and that approach is so...
With healing comes growing, and you have to change. You got to start tweaking things as you start understanding more things about you.
Because I hate being like positively, like that toxic positivity. I hate that shit. I hate the idea of being like, everything is just so beautiful in the world. Like, even when it's not beautiful, it's beautiful. It's not.
Somebody told me in but so many words that I was very much on that toxic positivity train.
From what they see.
And I was just like, no, it's the person that I live with.
Oh.
They low-key said that before. Like a while ago. It was a while ago. And I had to think about it. And I was just like, oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. It's not that you can't be happy all the time, but it's like to not feel all your emotions is like psychotic as fuck.
Say that shit. Cause what the fuck? Walking around trying to be peace, love, and light all the time when I really want to knock all the fucking teeth out your mouth.
Even like, so, of course I work for the school system. The media specialist. When I first met her, she was giddy every day, blah, 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 blah. As time went on, it's just like, you start seeing like, that's fucking hard to do.
For sure.
And like, I mean, even though she would never come in there pouting, like me, like I started unmasking at this job, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing it.
Because trying to put on a face gets ridiculous after a while. Because that's not how I really feel. I don't really feel that way. I actually hate everybody in here. And for me to keep acting like I don't hate y'all is actually doing me a disservice. Because then I go home and cry.
She would still come in with a cherry face, but she would be like, yeah, this weekend was pretty rough. And I'd be like,
I like people who are honest. I hate people who say shit like, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm good. I love a motherfucker who's like, how are you doing today? Girl, I love it. I love it.
I used to tell people I'm here physically.
Yep.
Not mentally.
Yeah. At work,
it would usually be a Thursday. I'm ready for tomorrow.
I'm really big at work where they're like, Christian, how's your day today? Or how you doing today? And I'm just like, life be life and I'm here. Mm-hmm. And that's it. And it just seems like everybody who's not white on my job gets it. But all the white people on my job are like, went on my boat this weekend. You know, went out with my swanky ass husband and did all this other shit.
At least you can go out and do that shit.
I told you about the plantation shit. I
want to come up to your job.
No, you.
Be heard of stuff. Yeah,
I want.
to be
Oh my
hurt.
god. Like,
I've already gotten over wanting to beat up somebody else, so now I gotta put this anger on somebody else.
I don't feel like there's a problem with wanting to put your hands on people. I think that wanting to be violent is a normal emotion. Now, acting upon it, I'm not losing out on my freedom because
for sure.
I'm emotionally impulsive, which is something I've actually really had to work on. Because I used to be the type of bitch that like grab the steering wheel when we arguing driving on the highway, kill us both. I don't give a fuck. But now I realize how crazy that used to be. Like, I have healed a lot.
I never got to that point, but I would always assume.
No,
like
I'd be wilding.
Post on Instagram, and I'd just be like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, I'd be wilding. I used to like fuck a subtweet, fuck all that. I'm mentioning your name. I'm atting you, atting your mother, and I want to get to the bottom of this. And you know what it was? Anxiety.
True.
That's what it was. It was deeply rooted in anxiety because I felt like if I ignored the situation or if I didn't address it, I wasn't good. Like I was worse off than I was, dealing with the situation at hand. And a lot of the time, instead of me approaching it, I just would act the fuck out. And I just realized now that, like the title says, I was jaded yet evolving.
In all honesty, I feel like I can get there, but the Taurus in me just be keeping me like
chill. Oh yeah, for sure. I get it.
Because I have a Sag moon. I be wanting to travel the fucking world and get the fuck out of here. That's why I always look at train tickets.
I have no idea how you function. You're big three, like you got some stability. There's not an earth sign in my shit. I am fire and air.
It's not really that stable. I feel like it's pretty boring. Actually, no. The Taurus really be making my shit boring.
It's your Libra though. Your Libra is what keeps you from making that decision because you're balancing like.
And that's annoying as hell because I'm sitting here like, should I really do that?
My Gemini impulsive as fuck. My Gemini be like, bitch, get that ticket. We gone. We out. No. It took everything in me not to book a hotel room this weekend. I don't need one. I just want to get away.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I have to stop spending money
all the time. I only know her sun sign is Capricorn.
I just have to stop spending money in general because we got shit to do soon.
We do.
So I can't keep.
Meet us in Chicago, baby. We'll probably be out after that.
Yeah. Your girl's going to Chicago July 29th and then I'll be in DC August 26th. Come hear me speak. I do things.
I'll be there both times as the videographer.
Which I really appreciate you for doing because we had a meeting the other day and I realized like I really didn't get shit from New York. And my boyfriend stayed upstairs in the room because he was like he didn't know if he could come downstairs or not, which I understand.
Was there guys there?
There was one guy there. I can't say anything for the second keynote speaker because she, oh my god, like she's popping like everywhere, men, women, everybody loves her. But the first keynote speaker specifically has things that she does gearing around like confidence for like plus size women, things of that nature. So
I like that.
I can see why 99% of the people in that room were women. And I love how diverse the group is because like there's gay people there, there's straight people there, everybody's there, which I really fuck with. And then the second keynote speaker is a lesbian and her wife.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
They're both beautiful as fuck, but like it's a really good diverse crowd. I wanted to ask
you that when I saw like the first flyer. I was like, she's giving a stud.
But she can dress up. She can put that shit on, and I think they have a son.
I looked at the page.
Yeah, I think they have a son. And she followed me, so now I really feel like. I don't know.
She better follow you, nigga.
I know.
One of the speakers. That's weird as hell.
It was weird because I think now we talking about shit that has nothing to do with pub, but I think it's
sometimes
when you think about, because you know me well enough. When you think about where I've come from in this speaking shit till now, this shit changed like that, nigga. Like what? So this is.
I've only done one speaking event.
This is a huge thing. How you want to talk about that? Let's talk about that.
Sure.
I was there as moral support.
Yes.
But
she was very great moral support. Her and Angie. I appreciate y'all.
I meant
what the fuck I said on Facebook. I was sober as hell. I was just like, nah, for real. Y'all my soulmates.
Hell yeah.
It is what it is.
Having friends who are your soulmates
makes sense to me.
That's why those breakups be so difficult. Like when friends break up,
not even the sharing everything. It's just that connection that y'all felt. And
because you don't get everything out of your relationship. You don't get everything out of your relationship, and your friends are there, of course, to be your friends. But at the same token, they are kind of like a your saving grace. Yeah, it's like a platonic lover in a sense because you do shit with them that you just. Partners get busy, y'all, two different lives. But the reason why you have friends is because you guys have things in common. You should do things with your friends. So I'm glad that I have you, friend.
I'm glad that
Don't get gay.
No, I'm gonna get rid of it. No, but I talked about that on Brown Skin Conversations before about like friendships having like a romantic aspect. Like there's a romantic aspect to friendships.
For
like,
sure. There's
no way that I'm about to sit up here and spill my guts and not have like that type of feeling. Like, of course it's platonic. Like, I'm not over here trying to like, okay, well, now I spilled my guts.
Yeah.
Get in between my legs.
Okay. But I'll say this, right? Because some of these people will fuck around and leave their partner because they realize that they have a deeper relationship with one of their friends.
Because it's mutual.
Yeah. If there's ever a time where you get with somebody and it's not mutual, that's weird as fuck. But I've heard of people, especially women, I've heard of women leaving their male partners and becoming a lesbian with their best friend.
White men do it all the time.
White men? They become like they're gay? You know, I don't really focus on white people. They scare me.
I think it was like some Reddit stuff or like on not Instagram. It might have been Twitter too, but like some guys really be like finding out. Well, I did say on Twitter that we need to mind our black ass businesses,
for sure.
But sometimes this stuff gets really interesting, and so in white relationships, I see like when they are married like for a good 10 plus years.
Oh yeah, they be fucking
the partners be finding out like I'm not straight.
Yeah, I fucked Jerry
I think
and
that
me and Jerry
should divorce, and y'all got like 2 kids.
But I've also noticed that sometimes the women get so comfortable, like the wives get so comfortable with their husbands being
like,
gay
whatever.
that they're like, it's whatever. Go ahead, you and Jerry, go be happy.
One husband became a trans woman.
I've seen not just one. I've seen that shit. Yes, and they rock out. I don't know about that though. No shade. Deep. That's just not me.
I think that's pretty deep though.
Like if my boyfriend came to me and was like, I think I'm a woman, I don't know what I would do with that. Personally.
I would say, do you still want to be in a relationship with me?
No, that's not what my first thought. I got questions.
Dick off.
But what if they want to get rid of that dick? You got to put that shit on ice. I got to cast that shit. I got to fuck myself with it.
Am I supposed to be getting you in the bookie now?
Right. I've never pegged a man. Don't plan to ever peg a man, but I be trying to like eat niggas. Well, my boyfriend's ass. It don't be working. He's not that type of person. We tried it once, really drunk on vacation, and the minute I tried it, that nigga almost socked me in my fucking eye. Like, bitch, move. I get it though. I get it. I absolutely get it. I have nothing against the idea of pegging your boyfriend.
At the most comfortable part of the relationship, I was just like, well, why don't you want me to? And then I thought about how shit comes out of it. And I was just like,
do men really be wiping it? Now, I know, because like me and my boyfriend will shower together. So I know he be like, you know, really clean, like cleansing and stuff.
And I'm fully aware that this man cleans his ass pretty well.
I think I would have to eat like fresh showered ass.
Because he used to play football, and he always told me about how like the coach would be like, y'all need to start washing your asses better because that's why y'all fucking stink. So he's very aware about that. So I'm sure it's pretty clean, but still thinking about like how this man smell after he poop.
Okay, personal question. Alright, so let's say you're about to fuck, right? Mm-hmm. Are you the type of person that's like, let me shower first? Or are you like, let's just go for it?
It depends.
I can't deal with if I've been outside,
I know how you are.
I gotta wash my hands first. I have to shower all the fucking time. Listen, we was in DC, I took probably like 4 showers a day. It's something about being high, about being sweaty. I can't do that. I can't be sweaty like that. That's gross to me.
Medications be like, when I was at my very high peak of being depressed and taking medications, I would have hot flashes at night. Yeah. And I would hate it.
Sometimes, like, there are times where I've heard it from multiple men, like, in general, whether with them, not with them, whatever, that they prefer a little tang on the puss. No. Why you want, what? Why you want tang on the puss? Like, don't. Like, don't make it tangy. Why is it tangy? Why would you want to eat it like that? They're like, they need a little seasoning. What does that mean?
You gotta season the meat.
You got...
So you want this roast beef season?
Wait. No.
Salt and pepper?
I don't want... No, because I don't mustard. Like... Okay, wait. Because now I'm thinking about like... Mustard. Please, I do like a little tangy peen now that I think about it. Not like after you've been working all day.
So when you
running errands, sweat, yeah.
When I think about
basketball sweat,
when I think about like how, cause I bit this nigga yesterday. So when I think about how like human flesh tastes in my mouth anyway, and it's a little salty, it's gonna be. His penis is gonna be like that too. Like it's tucked away in your.
I like a little salt. I like a little, but not. And it's that onion.
It is what it is.
When it get the being like a cheesesteak, yeah, no. Absolutely not cut. No.
I didn't go to fucking Stokoe.
Wash.
I didn't get from Stokoe, sir.
Wash your dick. Like just wipe it off and not and.
Because speaking of going back to the beginning,
right?
Yes, I do go into the bathroom and like wipe down there. I do like a whole bath.
No, I get in the shower. I like
because usually around that time I'm like I haven't done anything anyway, so I'd be like, all right, let me go.
Have you ever been in a situation where like you was at like not in your current relationship but just in general where like you was at a nigga house or whatever and you didn't have all your necessary tools? Do you like let the person know like, hey, I'm a little not fresh down there, or you just let the element of this, surprise?
I mean, at that time, I was like 18, 19, 20, so I didn't give a fuck.
Really? I've always been the type of person to shower a lot, but I think that's like trauma. Cause like growing up when you're plus size, like when you're big, I think it's, especially like in my family.
That's true.
My family would always talk shit about people that were like big and smelly. Although like women in my family are plus size. One thing we don't play about is stinking. Like, if you stink, my granny will tell you fucking stink. Like, whether she know you or not, you could be in the supermarket. She gonna be like, baby, when you get home, get up under them arms, get that, get up under that belly, because, girl, you stink.
When I was young, like, elementary school, maybe early middle school, the only thing that was an issue for me was, like, because you're learning how to do the deodorant thing. So of course, like all girls go through it. I don't give a fuck.
I had a homegirl who used to smell terrible.
Everybody has that moment where they're just like, where their families are just like, you need to start wearing deodorant.
My son is at that point now, and he's 6. Like little boy.
That's how my nephew was.
I got him some aluminum free deodorant.
They start perspiring.
Cause what the fuck? And now he got like one hair. I don't know what type of meat it is, but he got one. Girl, he's sweating down. He is falling. He's sweating down. I got a beard like daddy. You don't. You don't. But he sweat up and down, and he lives for deodorant. He lives for cologne. He always got spray stuff down before he leave. I'm real big on having like an in-house scent, so like we all have something we like spray on ourselves before we lay down. So yeah, I of course I'm not thinking about like him dating. That's not for another, several decades hopefully. But I know that my son won't be that kid, and God bless the women he deal with.
Later on down the line, it was like my feet. Because I would like wear shoes
all the time. Yeah.
The same shoes a lot.
I was like that.
And I wouldn't wear socks.
Especially like playing sports and shit.
Yeah.
Running
so
outside.
now I'm just like shit. But like past that, I'm not really a big, even when I sweat, I don't feel like I stink.
Really random. Do you wash your shoes?
Every now and then I throw them in the wash.
My boyfriend is like, why? Because I will throw shoes out. My mom is like that. Like if a t-shirt get dingy, get a stain on it, she throw it away. Tennis shoes. My boyfriend's like, why don't you just wash your tennis shoes?
If they're my Converses or Vans,
I didn't think about that.
Yes, I can throw them in because of the type of material. If it's my Nikes or something,
you just gotta get
some people have. I've seen some people throw them in the wash and then let them air dry. Yeah. But I still be feeling like it's like a musty smell.
You think you can take your shoes to the dry cleaners and let them wash your shit?
Have you seen a video of like how the dry cleaner actually works?
No,
I haven't either. We need to watch it.
We need to watch it. Because
I heard that it's pretty horrifying. Because niggas should still be stinking when they come out. It has like a different smell.
Oh my god!
What the fuck is this type of chemicals you put in my shit?
That's concerning. Right. I don't really go to the dry cleaners anymore. When my boyfriend first got the job that he has now, because they give him uniforms, they kept telling him, like, take your shit to the dry cleaner. Because his mom she take all her uniforms to the dry cleaners.
That's how my aunt was.
Probably, like, the first 5 years of us dating, like, he would drop, the shit off at the dry cleaners. And I would always be tripped up because I'm like, you got to wash and dry at your house. Why don't you just wash your shit? And he was like, because your uniforms have to be treated a certain type of way. And I'm like, what the fuck is the difference from your uniform and your clothes? And that's when he realized, nigga, nothing. And now he saved himself hella bread. The dry cleaner is not cheap. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That bill used to be like $84.
I guess unless you go to Zips.
$84 a week? No, they went to like a place in the city.
Oh no.
Like you ever notice how black people, once we get comfortable with a certain like business, that's it. That's it.
Anywhere.
And I'm not talking about just salon owners or like where you go get your manicure and pedicure, where you get your car detailed, where you get your car, all that shit.
Yes.
Like you find a dry cleaner, if she Asian, she mama, off rip, and now that's just where you're going. The food spots, all kind of shit. Abdul in the back, now he your cousin. Y'all locked in. He telling you don't even worry about it. Just come pick your food up, bring the money back next time.
You know that's definitely a thing in Baltimore.
For sure.
If you go to like anywhere where there's an Asian lady, that's
mama
now.
And then niggas come in the store so loud, mama.
You got that cheesesteak on the
and she happy as fuck. She just happy to be there. Because she know for sure if some shit go down in that store, some niggas try to rob her, them niggas on them niggas' heads. I love it.
That's not the only reason she's smiling. She's smiling because she about to make some more money.
Hell yeah.
Like, yes, your black ass is coming in here eating this
all the time
badass
because
food.
you don't cook at all. Niggas don't cook. Alright, honest to God question. When was the last time you did not have to cook dinner?
This week.
For real?
I know, right?
Where am I? I'm missing the fucking That's it.
He knew it. He knew. He knew. He must have planned.
This nigga don't cook at all.
Now, before that,
Bruh.
Before that, it was a while.
I get agitated.
I don't.
All you gotta do, this motherfucker
I need
chicken real
benefits.
I need,
because then I would cook more. But since I get paid too fucking much. I probably don't actually. I looked at my salary and I was like,
can we talk about that for a second? Because what the fuck is a gross salary?
I hate it. I
don't bring that much money home.
One is before
gross,
tax.
It's gross is definitely before tax. Net is what you bring home.
Mm-hmm.
But explain to me why I don't get all my money. What do you mean taxes? These y'all bills. That's not my bill. This the U.S. bill. Take that up with the niggas y'all owe.
Loan, they call it.
Fuck that. And
that's what other people call
But if that's the case, all right, I pay my taxes at the top of the year. Right? I pay my taxes all year long. I file my taxes at the end of the year. I don't get all my money
back. And you're not giving me all my shit back. That's why I don't.
I don't like that shit.
And that's why I'm claiming 4 dependents.
Nigga!
My mom told me claim 4 for at least half of the year, and you'll get majority of your money back, and you won't have to owe.
I'm gonna have to try it because I make it. Well, I mean, we both make a decent amount of money for black women. Shout out to us. I just started like, where the fuck my money going? Because it's not on these vacations. Because I ain't going no fucking where. It's not none of this shit. If I bought home all of the money that I make, I would stop complaining. I would shut the fuck up. If I could bring home every fucking dollar, every fucking cent, I would shut the fuck up. But I can't because y'all keep taking the shit out. And then explain to me where the fuck my money going because I have medical insurance, vision, dental, all that shit, right? But then when I go, I gotta kick out a copay. Then you telling me that my insurance is not gonna cover everything. What the fuck is a deductible? I'm tired of adulting. I'm not doing
understand the deductible thing either. Like, why do I have to? You have to pay up a certain amount, and then
the insurance will cover it.
Paying.
But then,
and I'm just like, what do you mean by this?
So you're assuring me that you suck at being my insurer.
My insurance is pretty good.
My insurance
pays $10.
My insurance fucking sucks.
Copay $10. I go to.
I'm about to come work with y'all. $10. I can't get none of that shit.
Come and be a secretary at my school so we can cut up.
They make decent money.
Yeah, because they're unit 4, just like me. So yeah.
Okay, all right.
And you got experience, so we probably be making the same.
Shit, I need all the money I can get. I tried to get a raise with my job.
Full time, so you'll get an extra hour more than me.
See, I tried to tell my job like, hey, y'all need to give me some more money. They was like, why? And then I listed out all the shit I do. It was basically like, bitch, get out of here, get out my office.
Look up to see if anybody is doing the financial secretary. Cause
please let me know, cause like I want
my job. She ain't going nowhere. She's like, I'm never leaving, cause her husband got this whole other job. She's like, I'm just here for fun.
One thing
I was like, what the fuck?
One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work with fucking money. I'm gonna work around money. I'm gonna work around some fucking money, and I'm gonna get you your money. Companies love me for the simple fact that if a nigga owe you some money, I'm gonna get you your money. The legal way too. I don't even have to threaten people no more. I be threatening people like in a nice nasty way now. Like I be like, oh, we'll send you to collections. Before when I worked in child support, I be like, nigga, you'll lose your fucking license, you'll lose custody of your kids. Stop fucking telling me you going to jail. I wouldn't say it like that because like that whole job in itself, we need to have a fucking episode on child support in general because I could really debunk some myths for these niggas. I just knowing what I know about child support and like the conversation behind it. A lot of men They're not benefiting, and they really could be benefiting.
Yeah.
Whether you want to see your child or not. If y'all got questions on child support and you live in the state of Maryland, call me. If it's well, don't call me. But if you're outside of the state of Maryland, I have a couple of resources for you. But specifically, if you live in the state of Maryland and you have questions regarding your child support, check me out on TikTok too, DEMCHAKRS. I have a couple videos on there that talk about little like tidbits and tips and tricks for your child support cases.
Series like a.
That was when I first started. Yeah, when I first started on TikTok, that was like one of the first viral videos for me. So I will make it a series. Yes. That way y'all can get it at the top of the page. I'll do that. You ready to get into these topics? Mm-hmm. All right. You want this one?
In all honesty, I am the heaviest I've ever been as of right now.
I can't say that, but
right.
Yeah.
I'm the heaviest I've ever been, and even when I was smaller, I thought I was big. Yeah. So that's one thing that bothers the fuck out of me. But my mom is a very beautiful woman. I've seen other people's moms.
Yeah.
Y'all moms be big as fuck. But I'm the one you calling fat.
The minute
anytime
some shit don't go your way,
fat ass bitch,
big back bitch. I'm big that back bitch, but your mom is big.
You don't talk to her like that.
You don't tell Nana to unbig her back.
And even if that's not the case, nigga, you're not paying for my gym subscription or a personal trainer for me, bitch. That's one thing that I don't like. Don't complain to me about shit about me if you're not paying for me to change this shit.
I also don't like people who have something to say about big people and they've never been big. Like, to have an opinion about something you know nothing about, like, you don't know.
Personal trainers, like, now that's something that I look at. Yeah. If I don't see, like, the before and after picture where you was, like, bigger than me.
Or you had some type of sensitivity training. Because, like, trainers have to go through that. I got a homeboy who's a trainer. Like, you have to go through sensitivity training because fat people, big people in general, one, have a different genetic makeup, like, as far as, like, muscle and, like, tendons, your bones and shit. But on top of that, most of the time, weight can attribute to mental health issues as well. So they have to take these sensitivity trainings because when you in there crying, when you in there doing all this other shit, you have to know, like, I gotta give her a chance. I gotta give Big Mama, I gotta encourage Big Mama because Big Mama about to get the fuck up. I am Big Mama, like, I'm about to get the fuck up. That's why I just go to the wild. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't talk about me.
My first trainer that I had, she had never been big, but she, like, ran track at Morgan. So it made sense to me. I was like, all right, cool. She was killing the fuck out of us. See? But I was smaller then.
Right.
Trying to do that shit now, I'll be like,
I'm not running. I think you have to know in your bigness, like, how far to take it. Like, when you
I wasn't even running when I was smaller. When I was training with her.
Oh, I used to be.
I would because she would tell me to.
Yeah.
But no. I'm not.
I feel like
I'm not a runner. I'm not a track star.
I feel like if I tried to run now, like, my knee would give out with some shit. Like, I just feel like immediately when I try to take off the shit, be like, bitch, stop.
There's a video of me running after my nephew. And why the fuck my sister said, you running but you not going nowhere? About me.
See,
about me and him.
See, now what? I don't want to be a sibling no more. I don't want to be a sibling no more because fuck you. Why would you say that to me? Because now I'm all self-conscious. Now I'm in the car watching the shit back at every red light. Because what you mean I ain't going nowhere? I mean, granted, I didn't go to, but fuck you.
I thought I was going at the speed of
you know. But you know what it is? You ever been running, like, as a bigger person? You ever been running and feeling like it's a force against you?
Yes.
Like, you feel like, you ever been asleep and you feel like you punching in slow motion in your dream? In real life, that's how I feel running.
I be wanting to beat bitches up and
taking me the fuck out. Okay? I'm sick of it.
One of my dreams, I was trying to throw a chair or something.
See?
And it was just like,
I hate what's happening in our dream. Because the dream be going, but the minute I gotta defend myself, now all of a sudden I can't. That's deeply rooted in something.
I can fall off a cliff. I feel like my whole
life
is
fucking that jerk in your sleep.
Shit.
They say that if you don't jerk in your sleep, like, you die in real life. That's terrifying.
Yeah, because
your brain, it's something about your brain.
Your synapses is not going off.
Synapses. Mm-hmm. I'm doing really well in my psych class, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Look at me. Look at you.
You know that's what I go to school for.
For sure.
I love it.
Therapize me. Help me. Girls be fake gay. Bitches be fake gay. And my bitches, I'm not fake. I think I'm real life gay. Like real. I'm no better than a man. I am really no better than a man. If I see a woman with a fat ass, she look good. I
need all my friends to be at least a little gay.
For sure.
So like, if you're not, I don't think we can be friends.
For sure. I need to be able to objectify women with you. Like, how did if she walking down the street, she got her boobies? I want to see it. I want to touch on it. I want to touch on it.
Them milkers.
Okay. Personal question: do you watch more male and female porn? It's always lesbian shit, right? It's all. You know what my thing is? Threesomes, but it's got to be female, male, and they got to be fucking, like, not that whole shit where he getting the most head. No, he's just an accessory to what's happening in this thing right here.
Damn, she getting fucked.
The only thing about it is with lesbian porn, I don't like strap on shit because they stroke be meat. Like I don't like that.
If there are women in the videos that I watch, there are no dildos, no nothing.
It's some real sensual shit. That's
on the coochie.
That's it.
Or a toy.
Giving it all you got.
Vibrator or something. Or fingers. And even once the fingers come out, I be like, oh.
Only person that had a decent stroke was Pinky. But she be giggling and shit. And she got that tan line on her ass. I don't like that. I don't like it. No.
You don't want the giggles during the sex?
I don't like it. I mean, okay, maybe in real life. Because, like, I fucked women. I like to giggle in real life. But on porn, like, bitch, shut up. You sound like the Joker. I don't like that. Shut that ass up, moan. Do something. I told you I'm no better than a man.
Miss B nasty.
I like a Miss B nasty. She looks like
the Joker when she's coming. And
I do like a Miss B nasty, though.
Yeah. When she's coming,
it's her seeing her face. You know what it is? Her boobs are really round.
Yeah.
Because she got them done.
Tuesday.
I don't like fake titties.
Oh.
I like a little sag, a little
teardrop.
Yeah. I need it to a little like an orangutan titty. Give me a little bit of that.
The only time
don't get too posted up.
The only time there's dick in the porn that I watch is if it's man on man. I ain't even gonna lie.
You watch gay porn?
If I'm like really like my mind is there, I will. And I'll be like, wow,
gay porn. I'm gonna try it.
They be
fucking.
Like
they be fucking. I'm gonna have to try it.
Behind the dude and like
maybe it's skill. It's the skill about it.
Yeah, it's not very common for me to watch it, right. But if it comes up on the Twitter timeline, I be like, oh,
Twitter got the best fucking porn.
It's making me mad.
Because where's the whole video?
Maybe I don't follow enough pages anymore.
You know exactly what page I'm talking about.
And it's popping up when I'm at work, so I go on Twitter.
And now I gotta turn my screen on.
It was a boob, and I had my phone, and I was like, oh!
That's why the minute I get to work, I put my headphones in, and I make sure that it's down enough, because I have no idea.
I don't have the audio is automatically off when I go on Twitter.
Because I can't. It's always a pussy. It's always somebody getting rammed. It's always
only like during the day.
Oh, because at night when I'm looking for it,
where the titties at?
Where is the titties? Where's the pussy? Pull that pussy out. Where is it? I don't like it. I don't like it. I want more. Show me more pussy. I want to see the pussies. Because I don't need porn to masturbate.
No, I definitely am a visual person. No. I'm a imagination type of person, which they said are the most deadly
they said
women. Because I definitely don't need to watch anything.
But it does help.
I could watch.
It does
back when I was a teen. Yeah. I could watch cartoons and
be perfectly fine. And be fine. Listen, when I was in college,
something's wrong with me. Like cartoons was my shit.
When I was in college,
I think it's time to masturbate.
I was masturbating one time. And when I finally came, you know that shame that comes across you for a second? When I looked over,
cartoons.
I was watching That's So Raven. I was like, how the fuck did I get here?
She's somebody to masturbate to.
I was a grown woman at the time, technically.
She's somebody to masturbate to.
I don't know if I could masturbate to Raven Simone. She don't make my pussy throb. She doesn't set me off like that.
Listen. You know what makes your pussy throb though?
Tequila. And brunch. Listen. When I found tequila,
Paradise is mine.
I found my sanctuary. I found my home in liquor heaven, right? Because I smoke more than I drink. But when I do get myself a drink, if tequila's not on the menu, I'm not drinking. I don't want no fucking Hennessy. I think Hennessy is fucking disgusting. I thought Hennessy always tastes like medicine. I was only drinking it because it was like the popular black beverage of choice.
Now that's a low vibrational cup.
It really is. That gross. That shit is nasty.
I don't want it.
I don't want a shot of it. I don't want it in a drink.
I had a strawberry honey for the first time. I looked at this man and was just like,
it tastes like medicine. It tastes like fucking Robitussin.
This tastes like a fucking ghetto ass strawberry lemonade. This is the only way that I can describe it, and it's fucking disgusting. Why the fuck did you let me get this?
But a motherfucking tequila. Motherfucking tequila sunrise, tequila and pineapple juice, tequila straight, tequila with a little lemonade, tequila with some fresh fruit, tequila. Give it all to me. I saw a video. Was it a video? It might have been a picture yesterday with the question at the top. Mm-hmm. If you had to finish 30 shots in 10 minutes, who would you call? Nigga, myself. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm clearing that shit.
Just put it on one cup.
And then I be blacking the fuck out sometimes. Like, sometimes I do drink too much tequila. But I only make sure that I do that, like, whether I'm home or if I know, like, I'm getting ready to get an Uber and I have somebody with me. I will never get, like, blackout drunk by myself. Again, unless I'm home. But tequila, to my pussy, streamline. Straight down. Once I start drinking tequila, like, heavy. Like, this, something simple. But when I start drinking, like, tequila, like, when it gets to the point where I'm starting to slur my words and shit, find me something to fuck ASAP. Get my man on the phone or call a friend. Listen, phone a homegirl. I need to fuck something. Listen, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need to fuck something. It's a streamlined process. I have no shame.
I am a wine drinker other than, like, the sangrias. Yeah. I mean, that's still
that shit was good, though.
Yeah, that hits.
Shout out to
But that doesn't do that for me. It's more so like if I smoke sativa, I'm ready.
Wait. I have to look into that. Because that's my
I think everything is just stimulated.
That might be what it is.
It's just like
the mental.
Everything is going.
It's the mental stimulation behind it. Because, like, when I smoke sativa and, like, don't let me brush up against something, that minute my nipple hit a wall or something, call the coppers in the criminal justice system.
You know how the girls be hunching the pillows and shit.
Yes.
That's how I get when I smoke. I could really like just hump a pillow and be fine. Like everything is just so sensitive.
I have to hump a pillow again and see what that's like. I used to do it like when I was younger, but I need to hump a pillow now and see what that's all about because the pillows be getting the worst of it. You ever seen Big Mouth when he was fucking his pillows? That's how they be man. That pillow probably pregnant. Help these women. I get it though, cause like don't waste that good pussy on a man. Don't do that. Phone a friend. Call your homegirl. Skinny niggas. They got 10 pounds of dick in their pants. Swear by it. I swear. And I'm not just saying that because my boyfriend is skinny. 10 pounds of dick in their pants. Best dick I ever had, hands down. One came from him, and I'm not just saying that. That's some good dick. Skinny niggas got the best dick.
Is it?
It's
thick.
Because it's thick and it's long.
I was about to say, is it thick? It's because I feel like girthy.
Dick in general is great. Don't get me wrong.
No,
I feel like
if it's a pencil.
I've never had pencil dick a day in my life. I don't know nothing about that.
The way that my body is like
set up
to get girth.
That's what I'm saying.
Feel me.
Listen. Feel it. Filleth this cup till it runneth over. Juice everywhere. I don't want no. You see that mic right there? Not enough. That's not enough. Fill
the
me
top
up.
part.
That's enough. Fill it up. Fill me up. But that shit right there, that's enough to piss me off.
This probably too much, actually.
Yeah, that's too much. That's a little too much.
There we go.
Like when you put it in, I should be like, if you don't get that little, that's not enough. That's what I'm saying. You gotta get it in there. It should feel like a GYN appointment. It should feel like we get into it.
So now that I have a black woman doctor and I had to get checked, that was the easiest time that has ever happened to me. Before I had a white male doctor, and I was like, this shit fucking hurts. When she did it, I was just like,
he was digging in there for research purposes. That's what he was doing. He was like, I ain't never been in no black pussy before. Let me feel around. I honestly believe that men should not be gynecologists. I don't give a fuck when nobody say you don't have a pussy. What do you need to know what this is? What do you need to know about this for? You don't need to be in there. I personally don't believe that men. I don't believe that men should be gynecologists. I'm not saying I have anything against male gynecologists, but I've never heard any woman say that, oh, my male gynecologist is the best gynecologist. I've never had it. My first gynecologist was a male. He was a Middle Eastern man named Dr. Shawarma, some shit like that. Terrible fucking man. Tried to put me on birth control like the first time he met me. Like, oh, she needs to be on birth control.
Yeah,
no,
same.
what the fuck is going on here?
Because I got PCOS. Oh,
but when I went to my shout out to Dr. Luna, okay, Dr. Luna and Dr. Farrier, shout out to them, because when I went to her and I told her that I did not want to be on birth control, she told me that there were other ways.
Yeah,
which irritates the fuck out of me. Like, I honestly don't. Why is your first thing to put me on some type of like hormonal anything? And now that I haven't taken birth control since I was like 21.
Same.
And now being 29 and being able to like regulate my cycle, PCOS, endometriosis, it's not in remission, but it's not as bad as it was. By taking herbs and shit, you said like herbal supplements is the way to go. And skinny niggas with big dicks, period. Coming back to the topic, that's how you do it. Dick rules the world.
I've never dealt with a skinny dude. I always like guys with a little bit of, I don't know.
You lucky that you're in a relationship, because I be trying to give my boyfriend away. That's how the dick be so good. I be like, girl, come over here. You gotta get some of this.
That's not okay.
Like, give it. I'm trying to treat it like a soup kitchen. Everybody should have a little bit of this. It's good. I was sucking dick the other day and get my toe sucked at the same time. Skinny niggas, how you do that? We was at a right angle.
Why are you limber? I was about to say, are you just limber?
I'm a very flexible big bitch. Like, will shock the shit out you. It scares me
I'm getting
sometimes.
stress therapy.
Listen,
I
can grab my feet and like hoist them back a little bit and be good to go, comfortable. Now tomorrow morning I'm gonna feel it, but that night, give a fuck.
Cause you going to the gym on right away.
Hell yeah, I wanted to go this morning, but all Flo was in town, and I was just like,
damn. I've been feeling really good about myself, so I feel like that's what's about to happen to me. When you feel like the ultimate, like, damn,
the world's coming to an end.
Like, it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
She's around the corner looking real creepy.
Once I start getting real self-conscious about myself, that's when I know Aunt Flo is in town. Because once she's gone, I be like, I could pick up a fucking school bus. It's no problem. I be in the gym picking up like 50-pound weights. Like, Christian, humble yourself. Put this shit down before you hurt yourself and the nigga next to you. For real? You know you're not supposed to like work out strenuously on your cycle. Like, the most you should be doing is like walking on the treadmill and stretching.
Because they be like, yeah, you can go to the gym. Go to the gym.
You should work out on your cycle because it helps to alleviate cramps.
Not like I want to, because fuck that.
Yeah.
I have cramps already.
Yeah, you shouldn't be like, the heaviest weight you should be lifting is like 10 pounds. Yeah.
Even though it's like, of course, the way periods work, the blood has been sitting there for a while.
Right.
So it's not fresh blood, but it's like,
it's just not good. You just gotta, you gotta be patient with yourself.
Your body is already overworking to get rid of this shit
and then you in the gym
get pregnant,
trying to pick up shit, trying to bench press and shit.
Like, tampon out your
listen, and now it's a hole in the wall, and you like, what the and that nigga with your leg is broken. That shit is a problem. Who got hurt here? Nobody, but it was almost a problem. The fuck? Listen.
Alright, body count.
Listen.
Does that really matter?
No. What we talking about before we got on here? I like my partners ran through. I'm not talking like, and shout out to her because I do like her, like E-Kane ran through. But E-Kane on TikTok, she said she had 100 bodies before she was 21. And not that it matters, but I just feel like at that point you kind of don't have a regard for your health. No, because she stated like she's had like BV and she has like problems. When it starts fucking with your pH, no. But I want you to have, you should be in the double digits by the time you get to me, in my opinion. I need you to have some experience. Like, I want you to have a couple bodies on you.
I like older men, so that's...
Got to have that bodies on you. Got to have
me on the other hand, no.
I
know how to learn. Like, okay. I can read body language to know they not feeling it.
So you're not like the R. Lennox poster when she was like trying to do a split? It was like...
No. Okay. Awkward?
Yeah.
No. I do laugh a lot.
She said, for your information, I be fucking.
And I'm not a moaner. I know it's kind of... I am a moaner, but at the same time...
Are you like a soft moaner? Like a... Meh.
No. I don't know.
You be screaming?
It depends, but I will say that knowing that I have ADHD, I feel like there's a reason why I don't moan. No, deadass. Like, sometimes it'll be quiet, and I'm just like, well...
Are you thinking about something?
I think so. It's like I'm trying to like concentrate
on the sex.
Yes,
to make sure that
that's a problem though, because now I'm just like
I be in my head. I be on vacation. I be like, or looking up. I be like, oh, he looks so good right now.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember that time,
like,
such and such and such and such. Or I be like, oh, yesterday I felt really pretty. Shit like that. You know, I'm kind of a narcissist, so like I turn myself on. I be like, oh, look at these titties. riding dick like, yes, bitch, look at them titties.
But that's the other thing. It's just like, why are you worried about me being quiet? Why aren't you?
Yeah, no, if you're not grunting and shit, I need you to be in there sucking your thumb, shit. Crying for your mama.
Be like, shit, man.
Yes. Run through. I need it when your butt cheeks be all clenched up because you in that shit. Like niggas be low key twerking. They do. They be low key twerking.
It's not even low key.
I like it though.
You're twerking.
I think that if they think too far into it, now they don't want to fuck no more. But I like grabbing butt cheeks.
We're in the house.
Are you like a grabbing butt cheeks type of person? Like they stroking you, just kind of grab the butt cheeks. Get in here. Get all the way in. Yes. Touch my soul.
Yes.
Do you get away with it? Do you get away with it? Or is it like get off my ass?
Because it's in the midst of it. Yeah.
But if you tried that shit outside of it, now we gotta fight. Excuse me. No, you still.
I think we're at a point where it's just like
you get
I'm gonna eventually smack your butt or grab your butt.
Men say they don't like that. They like it.
It's like a good job, buddy.
No, it'd be like, look at that ass, pow.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
No, I like objectifying men. Look at you fucking piece of meat. Slap, pow. Sexy ass, pow. Same way they do us. Reverse, what is it called? Not reverse psychology. Whatever the fuck the word is.
Reverse racism.
Damn, sexism. You look good. Cult leaders.
Okay, that's one of the reasons why I could be a cult leader, but at the same time, I feel like I'm too submissive to be one.
For sure.
Because I really wanted to get into financial domination, and I was just like, I don't feel right.
He's like, oh, you like, no, honey, don't do that.
No, I'm really like, are you sure?
No, give me your fucking money.
Yeah, I can't talk to them like that. I'd be like, oh, good boy, give me your money.
Let's go to this motherfucking ATM machine. I'm gonna smack you in the back of your head. Get this fucking money out of there. Slapping his ass.
No, I could never.
Grabbing him by the dick, little shriveled dick ass. Get this fucking money out of here. Like you robbing him.
Like that's it.
Like Cleo off and set it off. Like,
nigga, that's
I
it.
can't do nothing with this. Throw it back at her. Look like Ronnie off the Players Club. I need everybody in my fucking dress room. Like that's what I need. I want all these niggas. I want to listen, and they be white too. So I'm getting my shit off. This for Harriet, bitch. Pow. This for Rosa. Pow.
Then you do it, and I just.
Oh yeah, we could. Oh. And then you could do like my online marketing, and then I'll cut you in. Listen. Because one thing I'm gonna do is objectify a man. I'm gonna talk to a man like he don't even know what's coming. I love doing that. I could be a cult leader.
Sound like a nigga. Do you think that's because we have daddy issues?
No, I love my dad. I do. My dad is just like overly confident. So in knowing my dad is overly confident, and my mom would be the perfect financial dominatrix. Like my mother.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
But my dad, it's like they switched. So it's just like, oh, the lovey-dovey stuff I got from my dad, and then the
I do resonate with that. Yeah,
mom. So it's just like I just felt like, oh, okay.
No, I would absolutely love to just tell men like you shrimp big
they
bitch.
Listen.
What? This me we talking about. That's why I know I could start a cult. I could get everybody. Okay, this is gonna sound really dark, but I definitely could get a bunch of people to drink the Kool-Aid for sure. As a motivational speaker, you already have it. You feel me? But I feel like on top of that, hell yeah. Get a bunch of fucking people together. I'm gonna get a bunch of white people together and start a cult about wash rags, and we're gonna get to the bottom of why they refuse to use them.
I was thinking about that in the shower, and in all honesty, of all the white friends that I've had throughout the years, they all use wash rags, and they use multiple, like one for their face, one for their body.
I had a friend once, right?
So I don't know where that stereotype is coming from.
I know where it's coming from.
Let's get all the ones that don't. Because I definitely took my Dr. Bronner's bar soap and was like, yeah, no, that's not enough.
That's
like, I gotta scrub my shit.
It got some grit to it. I don't like a super soft washcloth.
I got the like Chinese little exfoliating shit now. Because I like to see the.
I had a white friend. She used to do shit like dig up her nose and like wipe it on the part of her car, like the side door. But she also used to like have sex with a man in a barn and they wouldn't shower for days. I used to work with her, and she was a great woman. But once I started finding out more about her, I was like, yeah, I gotta kind of distance myself from you. She smoked coke? I wouldn't put it past her. We did smoke some weed together, but that was before I found out that she was doing that shit. No, it was some good shit though.
Okay, it didn't have fentanyl. It had crack.
No, it probably had. I lied to you not. It probably had like some wheatgrass or something in it. I'm telling you, like, she was so fucking earthy, like, too earthy. Like, never had on fucking shoes. She used to walk around everywhere barefoot, like, bottom of her feet black. She used to wear the same clothes, like, every 3 or 4 days because that was just, like, her or her essence. Nah, she could be in a cult though. Like she would be one of the top people, like a good recruiter.
You would put her in.
I would for sure. I'd be like, bitch, come over here. I got something for you to do.
What kind of cult would you start?
I told you, for white people with their wash rags. Come on, come on. Or a sex cult. We in there fucking, but no white people. Black people start a kink community, but it's a cult.
In all honesty, I feel like neurodivergent people are susceptible to being in cults.
So we should be a safe space for them.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I would start one, but it would be like not like I'm taking all your money. I would actually, so that because they're there already, so it's like a retreat.
You're such a nurturer.
No,
like you are such a fucking nurturer. When are you gonna start beating on people? Like no.
Cause life has beat on me.
Go fuck that. That's why I want retribution. I want retribution. Life beat on me, so I'm gonna swing back. You didn't come.
But the person that I'm swinging at ain't do shit to me.
So
yeah,
you came in here. You knew what you signed up for. Literally, on the paper it said, "I'm gonna whoop your ass." Dominatrix, but with love. Because afterwards, I'm gonna give them the best aftercare. We gonna eat.
Aftercare is very. See, I feel like I'm just like a aftercare is all the time.
Okay, so I'm gonna start a sex cult. And then you can be my aftercare aficionado, my aftercare liaison.
You need a blanket, you need a pillow.
And then I'm gonna go in there put my titties out and like put them on my titty and like nurse them without no milk and then just rub the back of their head like you did a great job today. Thank you for letting me put a hook in your asshole.
I don't know how, cause you have a child. I don't know how the fuck y'all breastfeed. But if I have kids, I'm not breastfeeding because my nipples are for sexual pleasure only.
I will say that the first time I ever started nursing, it made my feet tingle because it wasn't a pleasurable experience. Okay. And you do have something that it switches. It's like a switch that goes off in your brain where it's like this is not sex, this is my child. But it is a very awkward feeling. But after the second and third time, you be like, get the fuck because it's tedious after a while. You be like, please God, because you had sleep and you be like, oh my God. I'm so glad to be done with that. And I told you I'm not having no more fucking kids. I'm one and done. He's the only child. I'm gonna get him a puppy. He already got a cat and a fish. We good to go.
You need a dog.
I want a dog really bad, but we're gonna wait till we buy a house to get a dog because the dog needs way more space than around. We don't have enough space now. But before we get up out of here, the Boy Fuck You Award, right, which is gonna be an award we do weekly. Make sure that if you have your own personal award, Boy Fuck You, Girl Fuck You, where you just want to send the message, DM us, email us. We're gonna put the email right here.
We reply. Yeah, it'll probably just be me most of the time.
Yes, she's really good at this. So who's our Boy Fuck You Award this week?
YK Osiris.
Still.
Because why the fuck you touch her like that? I understand there's stuff that happened after the fact. Yeah. Where people are just like, oh my gosh, that's why we can't stand up for her. But one was consensual and one wasn't. Yeah. Why the fuck you put your nasty ass, light skin ass mouth on her?
But you know what my thing is with him? I don't even really follow him too much, but every time he comes across my timeline, it's for nothing positive. Always dumb. It's always something because he's the type of person where I feel like he does shit to fit in. And he's so okay with being embarrassed.
Is that the one that Drake took under his wing because he was in debt?
I don't know. Somebody else? YK Osiris like an earthworm. His hairline right here. Like his hairline, his eyebrow was really not that far apart.
He looked like he would fit in with one of the bugs from Men in
Black. Yes. He looked like
he's not that skinny, but still.
His thought process is not really all that long because it has not that far to go. For sure.
I have a small forehead, so.
No, that nigga forehead.
He don't have no forehead.
He looked like when bitches put their wig on, it was too far down.
When they put their baby hairs right here.
Yeah, but that's his hairline.
But it's connected.
He has a 2 head.
Damn.
Yes.
I got 3.
I got a big ass forehead, so I can't tell.
No, you don't.
I got a big ass head in general. I know I should have been a C-section. I know. I know I told my mama she would probably never be the same. And I apologize for that, mama. Sorry. I hope my mother.
You're the youngest.
Technically, yeah. I know my mother gave birth to. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told her.
Yeah.
She said, "Fuck it."
She'll never forgive me. Do we have anything else before we get out of here?
No.
Bookie. Make sure you guys follow us on social media. Again, we're going to put the name right here. Next episode, we'll have it together.
And you can also follow each one of us individually if you like. Me at Natasha Soul _. That is NATASHASOUL _.
And you can follow me at Dem Chakras on everything. DEMCHAKRAS. Before we get up out of here, do you have like an affirmation or like a gem or something you can drop for the people?
Start beating these niggas up.
For sure.
Like life beat you up.
For sure. For sure. When life hands you lemons, squeeze them into your tequila.
I thought you were about to say squeeze them in somebody's eye.
That too, but I'm evolving, right?
Treat yourself.
Yes.
I think that's mine.
To some skinny nigga dick, yes. Find a skinny nigga and ask him to pull his pants down just so you can look at it.
Therapy, because I got a problem. But, I mean...
you see where my mind goes? I need help.
Sex and liquor.
I'm no better than a man.
Look.
We'll see y'all next week.
That is what it is.
Bye.